Edomites, they're rich. They're rich because it goes back to their families that got rich during the time of slavery, man.
Right.
So what they gotta say? How can you erase that?
That's right.
A lot of these banks, I like to bring out a lot of these banks. You know, Chase, Manhattan. I don't know, name a couple. Bank of America. But yeah, all those banks are like daughter banks that stem back to banks during the time of slavery. That if you had a plantation owner that couldn't pay off his debts, he had to forfeit his land, his plantation, to the banks. So now, in turn, the bank became the plantation owner, and then sold the slaves. And so these banks are corrupt too, man.
That's right.
The same bank you're going to for a mortgage or for that you got your savings in, your checkings in. All right, their hands are dirty and filthy, man. So you know, peep that out.
And if I say this, like the elder said, these banks are corrupt. Actually, they are the most corrupt, entity right now, because who are the heads of these banks? It's the Illuminati. It's the Rothschilds. It's the Rockefellers.
That's right.
It's the people that are at the top of the nation of Edom, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like it speaks about in Ephesians, the powers that we fight against.
Yeah. I got a quick little situation that happened to me in my gig. I got this old time. No, this Edomite. Actually, they was looking up the richest people in the world, internet googling and shit, right? And they see Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, and I'm like, man, that's not the richest people in the world. Who is? You know? I said the Rothschilds. Well, what makes them so rich? I said they own the world's currency. This motherfucker's so proud. He said just because you're a banker, that don't mean you're rich. Bankers they watch over the money, but don't make them mean they have. Well, fucking banker that own Chase, that is riding in the fucking 1985 fucking Pontiac, man.
Mm-hmm. So I mean if you do see that motherfucker's a teller. Working in the bank,
Working in the bank.
But I'm gonna say this: that the real bankers is the international bankers, right. that are way on top. That they know the insides, they know tied in with the Federal Reserve and all that, And who's sitting on the Federal Reserve chair now?
It's a new lady.
It's a lady, right? Yeah, but she's so good. Every chairman that they put in the Federal Reserve or chair lady, they're all so-called Jews.
That's right.
They're all so-called Jews. Never was there any other type of person.
It's always a fucking rat, man.
Yep. A rat, devil, bastard.
I got that definition for you too.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So now we're in the spirit of the missiles. I want to bring I got a little something I want to bring out, but we're gonna go to Isaiah the 14th chapter, and dealing with the missiles and the destruction of this damn devil. This is Isaiah 14, and let me see where I want to start off at. I guess I'll start off at 26. Really, man, the whole chapter, I know it's bad, but this is Isaiah 14:26. It says, "This is the purpose that is proposed upon the whole earth, and this is the hand that is stretched out upon all nations. For the Lord of hosts hath proposed, and who shall disannul it? And his hand is stretched out, and who shall turn it back? In the year that King Ahaz died, in the year that King Ahaz died, was this burden. Rejoice not, whole Palestina." Now this is prophecy. Now Esau would read that, or about Bible scholar about King Ahaz. This is when the prophecy came. But they'll say no, that was dealing with the Assyrians and this and that. This is talking about America. When you read about Syria in certain scriptures, it's speaking about America. Right here it says, "Rejoice not, whole Palestina, because of the rod of him that smote thee is broken. For out of the serpent's root shall come forth a cockatrice, and his fruit shall be a fiery flying serpent." All right. So now that's speaking about the missiles right there. A fiery flying serpent. Now I had the brother get the definition.
Flying means iraq, which means hovering, flying. But the word, and I definitely want to go to the root word, which is even better.
Right.
But it's sharak, which means shad, ra, and pa, which means sharak. Is a serpent, a fiery serpent, poisonous serpent, firing from burning effect of poison. Seraphim, majestic being with 6 wings, human hands or voice in attendance upon the Most High. Now we go to the root word, which is the same word, sharak. It means to burn, to be burned.
So that's talking about the missiles. So, and when it says about rejoice not whole Palestina because of the rod of him that smote thee is broken, for out of the serpent's root, it says rejoice not thou whole Palestina. What we used to say is that was speaking about like these Arabs, because they're living in Palestine, those Palestinians and shit, fighting with Esau and shit like that, because when the Most High take their asses out, they don't think that they're not gonna receive punishment. Those Ishmaelites, that's not their land neither.